Hey, can we talk about something? I think that a lot of the advice people get about small talk is, well, I think it's wrong.
Wrong. Okay, Mike, that's a strong start. But I think I agree with you. People are often very scared of small talk, and I think it's because they learn to do it the wrong way. For example, the number one piece of advice people hear is, just talk about the weather.
Oh, the weather, yes, that is the biggest mistake. It's such a boring topic. It doesn't help you start a real conversation. You say, it's a nice day today, and the other person says, yes it is, and then silence. The conversation is finished.
Exactly. It stops the conversation, and people are so afraid of that silence. When you see a person you want to talk to, maybe at a party or in a classroom, you can feel very nervous. Your brain just seems to stop working. You think, what can I say? What if I say something stupid? What if they don't want to talk to me?
Yes, that feeling is terrible. You feel nervous. Maybe your hands get a little sweaty. You worry that you will look silly. It's because we feel like small talk is a big, scary exam. We feel like we have to perform, and we are afraid to fail.
That is the perfect way to describe it. We think it's a test. But here's the most important secret. It is not a test. It's more like a game. Think of it like a treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt? I like that idea. What do you mean by that?
Well, on a test, you have to know all the right answers. The focus is on you. But on a treasure hunt, your job is to look for something. You are a detective. Your job is to be curious and to discover something interesting about the other person. The focus is on them. When you think like that, you feel less pressure.
That makes so much sense. So I don't need to worry about being clever or funny. I just need to be curious. I am not a performer. I am a friendly detective. So where does our friendly detective start? If not the weather, what's the first thing to say?
The best way to start is to talk about something you can both see or experience in your shared environment. You are in the same place at the same time, so you can talk about that. It's a safe and easy way to begin.
Can you give me some examples?
Sure. Let's imagine we are at a party. Instead of the weather, you could say, wow, the music they are playing is really great. Or, if you don't like it, you can say, this music is very loud, isn't it? With a little smile. Or you can talk about the food. Have you tried these little pizzas? They are delicious.
Okay, I see. So you're talking about something that is happening right now in the room. What if we are waiting for a class to start?
Good question. You could say to the person next to you, I'm looking forward to this class. I hope it's interesting. Or, wow, there are a lot of students here today. You are simply noticing something true about your shared situation. It shows the other person you are friendly and open to talking.
That feels much easier than thinking of a special topic. Okay, so I say, this coffee is really good. And the other person says, yes, it is. What happens next? How do I keep the conversation going?
This is the next important step. You need to ask open questions. An open question is a question that needs more than a yes or no answer. You should use question words like what, why, where, how, or phrases like tell me about.
So a closed question would be, do you come here often? And they can just say yes or no.
Exactly. That's a closed question. It can stop the conversation. But you can change it into an open question. Instead, you can ask, what do you like about this coffee shop? Now they have to give you a longer answer. They might say, oh, I like it because it's quiet and the chairs are comfortable.
And now I have more information. They told me they liked quiet places. Okay, give me another example of changing a closed question to an open one.
Okay, let's say you are at work. A closed question is, did you have a good weekend? They will say, yes, thanks. And that's it. An open question is, what did you do this weekend? Or, what was the best part of your weekend? Now they can tell you a story.
Ah, you are asking for a story. That's the key. Okay, so they answer my open question. They say, this weekend I went to the beach with my family. Now what do I do?
Now, you listen for key words. A key word is an interesting word in their answer. In that sentence, the key words are beach and family. You can choose one and ask another open question about it.
So I could say, oh, the beach. That sounds fun. Which beach did you go to?
Perfect. You chose the keyword beach and you asked an open question about it. Or you could choose the other keyword, family. You could say, "That's nice you went with your family. Tell me about them." You are showing that you are listening carefully.
This is like a formula. Step 1, make an observation about our shared place. Step 2, ask an open question. Step 3, listen for key words and ask another open question. It makes it much less scary when you have steps to follow.
It does. But there is one more very important step, Mike. A conversation is like a game of tennis. You hit the ball to them, and they hit the ball back to you. It has to be two-sided. It cannot be just you asking questions. That can feel like an interview.
Oh, right. That would be uncomfortable. So I need to hit the ball back. How do I do that?
You share something small about yourself. This is how you build a connection. For example, after they tell you they went to the beach, you can share something too. You can say, "That sounds so relaxing. I haven't been to the beach in a long time. I really love swimming in the ocean."
I see. So I connect their story to my life. I ask a question, I listen to the answer, and then I share a little bit about myself. Then I can ask another question. It's a cycle.
Yes, that is a real conversation. You are both sharing. You are building a small bridge between you. But what if it doesn't work? What if you try all these steps and the person gives very short answers? What if they look like they don't want to talk?
Yes, that's the scary part. What do we do then?
First, don't feel bad. It is probably not about you. The person might be very shy. They might be having a bad day. They might be worried about something else. So don't think it is your fault.
That's good advice. It's easy to think, oh, they don't like me.
It's usually not true. I have a simple rule. I call it the 2-try rule. I will try to start a conversation 2 times. I will make one observation, and I will ask one open question. If they still give me very short answers and don't seem interested, I will politely end the conversation.
How do you end it politely? You can't just walk away.
No, of course not. You just smile and say something simple and friendly. For example, "Well, it was nice to meet you. I'm going to get another drink now. Enjoy your evening." Or, "Okay, it was nice talking to you. Have a good class." It's easy and polite. No one will feel bad.
That's a great plan. So, to review the whole idea, start by thinking like a curious detective, not a performer. Make an observation about the place you were in. Ask open questions using words like what and how. Listen for keywords. Share a little bit about yourself. And if it doesn't work after 2 tries, exit politely.
You summarized it perfectly, Mike. It's all about being curious, showing you are listening, and sharing a little bit too. You're just slowly building a bridge between you and another person. It's a skill, and like any skill, it gets easier with practice.
And the most important rule is...
Never start with the weather.
never. I think I'm ready. I'm going to be a friendly detective from now on.